Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me okay? I just gotta make sure. We're gonna end up doing this every single show. Can you guys hear me? Are we good? I just gotta make sure. I'm sorry. But good morning. It is Tuesday. It is also my birthday. How exciting, and what better way to spend this birthday than with all of you guys? Because I would. Hello, that's why I'm here. So, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I went through about 5 different show ideas. I don't know why. Maybe since I'm 20 now, I'm like 10 times more indecisive because I was going through like 5 or 6 different show ideas. And even back from like last week and into yesterday, I'm like, what do I want to do? Because, I could do birthday stuff. I could do Christmas because it's already Christmas now. And I mean, time is going by so fast. Oh my goodness. But I really didn't know what to do. So today we're just gonna kind of wing it, and we're just gonna go for it. And I have a couple of things that I want to do, so we might just do a bunch of projects all in one if I can squeeze it all in an hour. But bottom line, we are just going to sit and chat and talk about sewing and getting old, because I really don't want to get old. I'm already getting wrinkles, you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But it's true. I'm getting some back pain, though. I got to be honest about that. But yeah, we're just gonna, for this next hour-ish, we're just gonna do some fun stuff. I've got my machine here. I've got fabric here. And that's all you really need to create something really fun and really pretty. So here we go. We're just gonna go for it. I'm trying to read all your guys' comments. I know I'm not old, you guys. I'm just joking. Where's my birthday hat? Do I have a birthday hat? I don't even think I do. But it's okay. It's okay. I did my hair, so we'll go without the hat today. But yes, thank you guys so much. I'm seeing all. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for all the comments. You guys are so sweet. And I came in to the office this morning, and I did a little post, and so many of you were commenting and saying happy birthday and just so many nice wishes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. It made my whole day. And Dawn's birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday, Dawn. So this is a birthday bash for me and Dawn. So just letting you all know. All right, you guys. Well, I mean, we're just going to get started. I do have to tell you, though, when I don't even remember what show it was, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, I did a Takeover Tuesday about keychains and key fobs, not key fobs because they're not really called key fobs, but a keychain. And I had one on my keychain for so long and it just recently broke. So we might have to make a new one for today. And that's probably one of the things that we'll be doing. But we're just going to play it by ear and see how it goes. And if you guys are okay with that, then we are good to go. So, yes. Okay. And now I'm seeing there's a lot of birthdays today. It's Jacqueline's birthday. It's Shirley's granddaughter's birthday today. Oh, I have a lot of birthday twins. I did not realize I've got a lot of birthday twins. And every year I meet a new one. It's so funny. I really do. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to read all your guys' comments because I don't want to miss anything. Well, yeah, happy birthday to everyone that has a November birthday, a December birthday, a January birthday. Just happy birthday. We're just going to cover it all here now during this birthday bash. So, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, first thing I have to talk about today is Cyber Monday. Now, did you guys all join in? I was behind the scenes. I was doing all the little things behind the scenes, putting the people up on the screen and talking to all the guests, and I was all back there, but you couldn't see me, but I was there. I promise. I really was. Did you guys enjoy it? How did you guys like it? Was there anything that you guys bought for Cyber Monday? I did some damage for Cyber Monday, and you guys will see some of the stuff that I bought soon, but I did do some damage. I did, because it's also, here's the thing with Cyber Monday and Black Friday, it's all around my birthday, obviously. So I use my birthday as an excuse. I'm like, oh, it's my birthday. And I'm saving money. I mean, it made sense in my head. So, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? It was my birthday, guys. Come on. But, ooh. Neva did not purchase, but I have a list for my hubby. Listen, Christmas is coming up. We got all the fun dates coming up. We've got countdown coming up. So don't worry if you didn't get anything from Cyber Monday. You have more chances throughout the rest of the year to grab some of your favorite products or get a new machine or things like that. Yes, I also ordered some stuff for Winston because he is notorious for chewing through all of his toys and all of my clothes and just everything. So I wanted to get him some new toys. I had to get him some new things because he's going through all of that. There's actually, if you're a dog owner, there's a brand called Kong, and they make dog treats, and they have these little like rubber, you'll probably, if you see them, you'll probably recognize them, but they're like these little Kong balls that you can fill with peanut butter or any type of liquid, and he doesn't like those. He will not go near those, which is weird because there's peanut butter and good stuff, and I always put like pumpkin in it and all this stuff. He won't go for that, but I have bought him 6 Kong bears. They have a bear, like a Kong bear with a knot inside of it, and he's gone through 6 now. But here's the thing, those toys have lasted me the longest out of all of them. So Kong toys are the best toys. If you need recommendations for dogs, or mainly dogs, I don't know if cats are a huge fan of dog toys, but you get what I mean. All right, so let's start off by making myself a quick keychain. All right, we're going to do a quick keychain. Teresa asked if I have a scan and cut. I don't have a scan and cut, but I want one so bad. Oh, I love it. And Catherine, yes, don't give regular peanut butter to dogs because it could have artificial sweeteners or sugar in it. I always get like raw, very raw, nothing else, no added stuff to it. Always to my little things. But again, it's weird. Winston doesn't like them. I don't know. He's a very picky dog. Oh, they make cat toys too. Cool. Good. Okay. We're going to start off with a keychain while we're just sitting here talking. Because like I was saying earlier, my keychain broke, but I know why it broke. And it's because I have this thing. I don't have my keys with me, but I always like put the keychain around my finger and I twist it around and I go all around. And I just get a little bit too aggressive because I'm just like messing around with my keychain, you know. Liz says it's her birthday too. I am so glad I decided to do just a little birthday show today because I didn't realize it was so many other people's birthday. This is perfect. It's working out so well. Okay, I'm going to switch my camera to a machine angle so that way you guys can see. All right, so I'm going to do this real quick. Actually, we will leave it on me so that way you can see me as well. So here's my two little pieces of fabric. Guys, when I tell you this is the easiest sewing project you could ever do in your life, I promise. It is so easy. I make these for everyone around in our office, and I'm not sure if when I did this show, on around the keychains, when I did the show on the keychains, if I had pre-recorded it or if I did it live. But if I didn't, we're doing it live today. So we can sit and chat and talk all about it. So here we go. Here's our two little pieces of fabric. This is 2 by 7.5, and this is 2 by 4.5. If you have scraps of any of these sizes, I promise you, this will work. So, yes, Zena said I need a fidget spinner. Zena, I have a million. I have so many in my drawer, and it's funny because, you know, everyone here will come over to my desk, and I'll give them fidget spinners. I'm like, here, do you want a little fidget spinner? I love them. They're the best. Okay. Because I am guilty. I am like the Energizer Bunny. My attention goes here, there, and everywhere. All right. So first, let's sew these two strips together. We're going to put these together. Oh my gosh, you guys should have seen me figuring out the show today. I'm like, I could do a birthday present, like a gift idea. I could do Christmas and do a Christmas stocking. I was all over the place this morning. All right. Let me make sure perfect. All right. Our iron is all good. So here's what we're working with. I'm going to come back over here. And I think I can switch my camera and then move you back and put it right here. Hey, all right. So these are the two fabrics that I'm using. I thought I'd just show you like the full little pieces. These are both from Tilda, and Tilda is quickly becoming my favorite fabric brand. I love her fabrics. I mean, come on. They're beautiful. And there's so many. I'll show you. I picked up this fat quarter bundle from the store, our retail store, and just look at some of these fabrics. Oh my goodness. Look, it's like a little squirrel. Oh my gosh. Oh, adorable. I love all of these so much. Go to our retail store if you want to try and pick some up. We also do have Tilda online on our website. You can go check them out. We've got different bundles, and I think a majority of the bundles are going to have these ones on the website. So there's going to be a lot of basics on there. But I will check and find out if we've got these on there. And if not, we will get them up there. All right. So I'm going to take my iron. And also, since it's my birthday show, I'm kind of using all my favorite products and all of my favorite tools here today. So I've got my Nifty Notions ironing pad. I've got my favorite fabrics. I prepped my fabric with my favorite starch. We're using all of my classics, okay? And I've been using all of these for so long, so they definitely have the stamp of approval. Now, one thing that I'm going to do with this is we're just going to open our seams and press our seams like so. This iron is truly my favorite. It takes no time at all to press and get all your seams in line. Oh, it's just the best. So now, here's where it gets just a little tricky, but still, not too bad. So first, we're going to fold this in half because we want to get a crease mark for what we're going to do in a second. So I'm going to do this. And if I was teaching someone how to sew, this would definitely be like a first project that I would teach them because it helps it shows you seam allowance. It shows, it shows you how to keep your 1/4 inch seam allowance. It teaches you of like creasing and all that stuff and ironing, making sure everything's good. So I personally love this little keychain project because they are just so fun. So now we've got our crease. We're going to fold these two sides in and we're going to press it once more. Someone asked, or Nestine asked, do you have any quick and easy embroidery projects? Let's think. I love, my personal favorite embroidery projects are always going to be in the hoop because it cuts out so much of the steps, but I can understand if they might be a little complicated to someone else who's never done embroidery. I would honestly suggest, if you have an embroidery machine already that that has preloaded designs, what I would do is get a towel or get a piece of fabric or get, I was just looking at these this morning. These are Kimberbell blanks. And so if you really want, this is a really easy project. This does require either a serger or a sewing machine though. These Kimberbell blanks, this is a tote bag. So you can take this, it comes unfinished. So it's, I don't know if you can see it. It's a big tote bag, but it comes unfinished. So you have to sew up the sides once you're done embroidering it. But you can put this right in the embroidery machine and embroider on this tote bag, sew it up the sides, and you've got a tote bag. I love, love, love the Kimberbell blanks for this. And when I first started doing embroidery, I used these all the time, especially the, I think it's like, they're not velvet, but there's some velvet or a felt. They're little felt pouches. I'm pretty sure they're felt. I'm going to check into that though. But yes, that would probably be my go-to if you're able to get some sort of blank or just some sort of like plain clothing item or accessory or something like that. Try embroidering on something like that so that way you can see, I liked the process of that, or I liked the process of this. But if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I didn't start sewing until I started working here. I've mentioned that a few times, but the thing that got me the most through learning how to sew and learning how to embroider was literally just trial and error. I'd see a project and I'm like, okay, let's try it. Why not? And if it didn't work, then I moved on. Or if I didn't like it or I wasn't a big fan of it, I moved on. I went to the next project. So don't be hard on yourself. Do not be hard on yourself because that never makes anything better, So let's see. I'm trying to look at your guys' comments. Yeah, in the hoop designs, they're great. And tea towels, if you've got a tea towel, that is a great way to get into embroidery. I would make sure you're using the right stabilizer and or topping depending on what you're embroidering on there. So yes, that's my tip. But trial and error honestly is what has gotten me to where I'm at now. So if you just don't be scared. Don't be scared. Because I was, especially at the beginning, I was like, I can't do that. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. What's going on? And now I feel a little bit more confident. And you're never going to be we're never ever going to feel like we're professionals or pros or, perfect at something because we're not. That's just the reality. But you can make some pretty cool stuff along the way, though. Okay. There we go. So I've got I'm making this one a little thinner today. If you want this to be thicker, I'd go up to 3 inches or 2.5 inches if you want a wider keychain. But what we're going to do is we're going to take my favorite Wonder Clips, and hold on. I'm getting all mixed up here. Right as I'm sitting here talking about trial and error. Okay, I gotta fold this over. Okay. Now we're going to take, I'm just going to take a large Wonder Clip. These are the bigger ones here. And now, so once you folded it, it's going to look like this. You're going to have your little folded pieces like so. You're going to unravel. Ooh, Celeste had a really good idea. Embroidering on a skirt or over a stain that you got on a shirt. Celeste, you rhymed. Did you know you did that? Okay, so that's a good idea, though. Embroidering if you have a stained shirt that you don't want to get rid of. That's a really great idea. Okay, so I'm going to sew this together just quickly. Let me get my machine back into the camera. All right. Sew this together. And also, this keychain idea is such a great birthday gift idea as well, because this isn't like gender specific. So you could pick fabrics that whoever's birthday it is, you're like, ooh, this is very them. I really like this. And, it's very simple and can work for a lot of different people. And even maybe they don't even drive, but I'm sure there's a area that they could use a keychain. There's got to be. All right, so now we're going to sew this together. Let's cut our thread. So here is what we should be working with. It looks a mess. It does look a mess, but that's okay. We're going to fix it. And we're not done. We're not done yet. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, these Wonder Clips, if I were to recommend one thing to anybody that is sewing, getting into sewing, a seasoned crafter, if you've been doing it for years and you don't know what these are, these Wonder Clips, truly a game changer. I'll go back to this camera so you can see what they look like. But I use these in every single project. They have replaced pins for me because especially growing up, my grandma used to sew, and oh my gosh, I have a funny story about that. But my grandma used to sew, and both of my grandmas actually, and I would always poke myself with pins, and I remember they would always complain about having pins. And once I saw that Wonder Clips were a thing, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. But I have to tell you, speaking of pins, when I was younger, my grandma was making me a bunch of dresses, and I remember she was putting them on, like I would put them on and she'd, size them out, make sure they were all in a good size and all that stuff. And one day she put a dress on to size it for me and make sure that it was all good and make sure that it fit me right. I was probably like 9 or 10, maybe 8. I was young. And she had all these pins in there, and I left the dress on without realizing that there were a ton of pins, and I sat down and it just grabbed my leg and there was a pin. Oh, it was a mess. And I'm sure someone out there can relate, but whoo, I never went around pins after that. I was traumatized. It was really funny though. Looking back, it's really funny. Okay. So now we've got this sewn together. It should look something like this, but we're going to fold her in because we didn't press this quite all the way. So now we're going to fold this in half. Let me get our little camera back over here. So we've got this opening, as you can see. So we are now going to fold. Sometimes I'll turn it inside out. So what I'll do is I'll start it and then clip it. Start it. Clip it until we've got a nice, oops, that is a huge Wonder Clip. We don't need that one. Did I see a comment that said somebody swallowed a pin accidentally one time? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hope you're okay. I hope that wasn't too recently. Oh my goodness. All right. We're continuing on. Making it. All right. Okay. Yeah, so much easier. These are just way easier for me. Pins. And again, I'm seeing a lot of comments talking about pins falling on the floor, and that's also a big fear of mine. Oh my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, Sharon said, I flipped my magnetic pin holder onto the floor around 2 in the morning. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I hope you are okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now we've got this. What I'm going to do is unclip, because now we're pretty much good. But sometimes I'll throw a clip back in there. Just keep it all together. So now I'm going to start just finishing it up. And I want to make sure these are all lined up. There we go. All right. So now we're going to start finishing up our little keychain. So one thing that I like to do, especially on this machine, the Altair. Oh no, wait, what happened? I'm seeing comments. I want to read these. My wiener dog got one stuck in the roof of his mouth. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sharon. You might have to switch to Wonder Clips after that. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that we all have our own little set of pin stories, because yes, it's very unfortunate that these things happen, but just more reason why everybody needs to go get Wonder Clips. I'm telling you, they are game changers. It's like moms who, the whole Lego situation where you step on Legos. Oh, that is the worst too. It's horrible. Okay, let's get back to this. I'm going to start off with the folded side. Just like so. And here's another thing that I was going to talk about that I really like on the Altair. I'm going to move my camera so you can see the screen. Let me move you back just a little bit. Okay. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my needle. So when I hit that LR shift, hopefully you can see. Let me move you a little bit closer. It moves that needle for me. So I want to move it all the way to the right because I want that to be as close to the edge of my keychain as possible. Now I'm going to try and lift this up just a little bit because I don't want my hand to get in the way, which it totally is. So let me move really quickly. I'm just going to set you right there so you can see. Okay. So I'm going to start right on this seam with the two fabrics to where it just looks a little bit more. All right. First, we got to make sure that we're good here. Okay. I'm going to lower my presser foot. I'm going to lift and move it just a little bit. All right. And we are good to go. Now, let me try and move this little thing here. All right. I'm so sorry if my hand gets in the way. Okay. Yes, Felicia, if you want to make yours 2.5 inches, that's perfect. That's perfect. You can even go up to 3.5 too. I mean, the wider you want it, that's totally up to you. So first, we're just going to get started. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm going really, really close to the edge of the fabric because I want it to be as tight of a stitch and as close of a stitch as possible. And it also is kind of helpful because this fabric has lines on it, so I can kind of use those as reference. So I'm going to keep going. And we're going to do this all the way around. I'm also just using white thread. I'm using Aurifil. I'm pretty sure it's just the straight white thread. Okay. So I'm going to move my camera down just a little bit because I really want you to be able to see. All right. So now we're going to keep going. Where's my foot pedal. All right. All right. Best part about this machine is the fact that it puts your needle down but lifts your presser foot up. Ugh. It's the best. Celeste said, which is worse, stepping on a pin, Lego, or fog bone? I don't know what a fog bone is. I don't know. Let me know what that is. I don't know. What is that? Okay. We're almost done with our one side. How exciting. I'm going to keep going. All right. I'm going to just backstitch just a little bit. No. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right. I am making a little keychain today because it is my birthday and I am just making what I want today. No, I just conveniently my keychain that I had made a few months ago on the show broke. So we're going to make a new one today and I have a little updated tutorial, no, not really. I just made it a little bit easier. Oh, a dog bone. Celeste dog bone. So back to what I was just saying, which is worse, stepping on a pin, a Lego, or a dog bone? I don't know. That's a good one. That is a good one. Woo! All are painful. All I wouldn't wish on anyone, but you know, it does happen. Luckily for me, Winston is not a bone. He doesn't like bones that much. He loves chicken though. He loves chicken. All right, so I'm gonna just do this. And again, I'm using all my favorite products today because it's my birthday and it's just all my favorites. So these are the Floriani snippers. These are amazing. They have the little curve. I don't know if you can see that, the little curve right there to where you can snip all your threads. It's my favorite tool to use when trimming jump cuts, thread, when you're sewing, anything like that. Love them. Love. The Floriani, then the Kai scissors, these are all the best. I used these to cut some fabric this morning, and then these are just the smaller ones. Both are so sharp, and I have not had to sharpen them one bit. So, love them all. Love them. They're a favorite. All right. So, we've got one side down. Let me switch my camera so you can see the stitches. And I kept it. I was just using white. You know, now that I think about it, it is the Aurifil Off-White. So it's, I think, the next color darker from white. So it's just slightly off-white, just a little more creamy than other ones. Squirrel Jam, your dog's name is Wilson. We have to have Wilson and Winston meet up. We do. That would be so fun. Okay, so I've got these. Now let's get this side. All right. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I'm seeing all your comments. They all keep rolling in. So thank you. I'm trying to fix my camera so you can see. I have a slightly new setup. I took the dual tier. I've got the oh my goodness, I can't talk today. The 2-tier Stay Perfect table. This is the top one. I put them above each other. Below, above, next to each other, on top of. Love the fact that I have more space here. And it also is helpful for when I do my shows. So that way I can sit here and see the computer and all that stuff. All right. So we are going to start again on this line on our separation between fabrics. One thing that I like to do, which is why I stitched this side first, where not these openings first, is because I want to make sure that these are all really straight, and good. All right. So now I'm going to slide this underneath. Oh, and I got to rethread my machine. The thread must have went missing. On me. All right, let's switch the camera back. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Wolf, guys, hope you're doing okay. I saw your comments yesterday at Cyber Monday. I hope you were doing good. It's never fun to be under the weather. All right. Let me show you guys my favorite feature on the Altair. I'm going to show you. All I got to do is press this button right here. Right there. And I'll show you what happens. I'm going to try and get really, really close up. There we go. What? Oh, and I just pulled it out because I want to show you again. One more time. That was an accident, but we're going to do it one more time. Threading my needle for me. Oh, okay. For those of you wondering what foot I'm using, this is just the clear 1/4 inch. Let me see if I can get you a little higher so you can see a little better. This is just the clear 1/4 inch foot. This is the Baby Lock Altair, so I'm using the Baby Lock. Is it the J foot? I think it might be the J foot. I could be wrong. Yes, Linda says the J foot, so I'm pretty sure it's the J foot. I'm still memorizing all the foot letters. Okay, so let's get started on this other side. And I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. All right. Still staying on the edge. We're living life on the edge. Oh, and sorry if you couldn't see my hands were in the way. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this. I'm going to move you up just a little bit so you can see. All right, there we go. Hopefully you'll be able to see that without my big old hand in the way. Okay. So I'm going to just keep going. We're already halfway done on this side. All right. Oops. Whoa. All right, we're going to redo that little area here in a second. All right, back stitch time. Do one more forward. All right. Now we've got this. Let me just trim my little threads over here. All right, using my Floriani. Yes, Brenda commented this machine sounds wonderful. As you guys know, I was using a Baby Lock Presto 2 for the longest time, which I personally would still use to this day. I really, really, really loved that machine. It's such a great basic. It has everything that you need when it comes to your basic sewing stitches, to quilting stitches, to piecing stitches, to blanket stitches. You've got buttonholes on there. You've got an automatic needle threader. And though that, I believe, it's $5.99 or $7.99. I think it's $7.99. Under $1,000. Great buy for if you're looking for a really nice high quality machine for under $1,000 for sure. I've told a lot of people about that, and anybody that comes up to me asking, or I'll have friends that most of my friends don't sew. One of them is getting into hand embroidery, but I'll have some friends come up to me and be like, if I were to start sewing, which one would you recommend? And I always either say the Presto 2, the Baby Lock Presto 2. If you're willing to splurge a little bit, the Accomplish 2 from Baby Lock, the Juki TL series, those are great machines. And that's all from my own experience. If I can't understand or like grasp a machine, if that makes sense, or if I can't really like get in tune with a machine, then that's it. I gotta be honest. But yeah, the Presto 2, the Accomplish, the TL series, if you want a really inexpensive machine that does both sewing and embroidery, Brother has really nice machines that are very, very, very budget friendly for anyone who wants to get into sewing. There's lots of options. The 3550W, which was just on Cyber Monday, is a great machine. Really, really, really love that one. Now, I want to let you know, for those of you watching, with this keychain, I do have, these are the D-rings that I use. I get them from our retail store, and they're from Dritz. We have lots of options, but these are the ones that I tend to go for. They're $3.99 a piece, and they last a really long time. I've made a couple bags and a couple purses using these D-rings, and I really, really prefer them. So they're really good if you are looking for a certain kind of D-ring. And Dritz, I mean, we all know Dritz. There's tons. Dritz has everything you could imagine. They have a lot of great stuff on there. But what I'm going to do is show you how to do that without a D-ring and how you can do it with a carabiner. I'm going to use it with a carabiner today, and I just realized I don't have my keys near me, so I can't really show you. But what I do is I'm going to just top stitch about an inch down, so probably right into there, and then I'm going to hook a carabiner onto it and then use that instead of a D-ring, because I use carabiners for my car keys. That's just my preference, and I hang them on my belt loop, so that's what I always do. So the finish, let me tell you, I think it's just, I want to say it's just brass. The sticker is covering it. Let me see. Here. It's not, it looks more silver on camera. That's why I don't want to show it, because it doesn't look true. But I think it's brass, I think. All right. Yes. I'm seeing everybody saying they love the Presto 2. Love the Presto 2. Really, really do. If you're able to get your hands on it, and if you are looking for just a sewing machine that just does it all. Yes, Diane said there's gunmetal, nickel, and brass. I'm pretty sure this is the brass. These are the brass ones. Yes. Yes. But we do have all of the other ones at the store. I kind of just grabbed this one. We had finished a show, and I had ran over to the store to pick some up, and I just wasn't really paying attention. But if you have a project that you want to do different ones, I totally understand having different finishes for different projects or different preferences. So, all right. Let me finish this real quick. So, all right. Now I'm going to move my needle back because it does not need to be all the way over there. And I think that might be there. All right. Let's finish this off. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop it, and then we're going to back stitch all the way across, just because I want this to stay. And I think the reason why my keychain broke with the last time was because I did not back stitch. I realized, I looked at it close when it broke, and I was like, what did I do wrong? And I did not back stitch on that thing. So, I mean, that's okay. We all make mistakes, and then we learn, and here I am getting a cuter keychain that I like way more. All right, I'm going to switch scissors real quick, and we're just going to trim all of this. Alrighty. Alright, I'm just trimming this around. And that is our super easy, super simple, beginner-friendly birthday edition keychain. So cute. I love this. And like I said, this is always a project that I will tell anyone to do, because regardless of if you're experienced, if you are a beginner, if you have never even seen a sewing machine in your life, you can do it. I promise. I promise. And even if the beginning steps of ironing and folding and the creasing and folding things and sewing them again was hard, you could always just fold it in half, like take your piece of fabric, fold it in half, do the whole thing. There's so many different ways that you can go around it. Personally, for me, I just think that's the easiest and fastest way to get through that. But I love showing people what you can do with a sewing machine. And I have a few ideas for the future of what I want to do, kind of showing you all of the different things that aren't just, clothes and aren't just the basic things that you think of. Because it's funny, I go and I look when I am planning out shows and I'm figuring out what I want to do for projects. I see a lot of the same projects. And I don't know if you guys can relate, but when I go looking, what's the latest trends? What are the latest things happening in sewing, quilting, embroidery? I mean, just all of it. I see a lot of the same stuff. So I really want to try and find or even create new projects and new things that, you don't really see all the time. Because I see bags, I see zipper pouches, because those are really easy and they're awesome to make. And don't get me wrong, I've made 20 million of them, I'm sure. But there's a lot of the same stuff out there. So I'd love to find more projects, Denise said I need to invent some new things. We'll see. Maybe if the new age is bringing more ideas. Making quillos. Is that a quilted pillow? A quillo? A quillo? Is that a quilted pillow? That is genius if it is. Yeah, there's so much. But again, now I'm just looking through all the comments. I'm like, let's just sit and chat. But yeah, there's so much out there, and especially with embroidery, I definitely want to cover more embroidery and the fact more digitizing. I really, really. Oh, it's a quilt that folds into a pillow? No way. No way. I didn't know those existed. Guys, I think I need to make a quillo. I really do. Oh my goodness. I just want to make one for the name. I just want to be able to say quillo a bunch of times. Okay, wait. A triangulo? Is that a real thing too? Guys, oh my goodness. I need to make a quillo. We're making that next week for sure. Has anybody else made quillos? I know I'm seeing comments that yes, they've made them, but anybody else? Oh my goodness. I want to make a quillo. It's so fun to say. Quillo. Okay. I'm writing that down in my notes for next time. And they're easy. Oh my gosh. Yes. Tammy says that she loves to make things that are one of a kind, and she's like going into the details, and oh my goodness. There's so much, and I really love it because at the end of the day, sewing is just you being able to sit away from all the distraction and all the loudness in the world that's going on, and you're able to just sit and really just do something that you love, relax, get into a really nice mindset, and you're focused. And I love it. And I think more people need to at least try it. And sewing, I feel like a lot of people are like, sewing? No, but we're changing that. And especially into this next year. But guys, I'm going to make a quillo. I have gone my whole life without knowing what a quillo is. And I just learned today on my 20th birthday. How crazy is that? Bucket hats. Debbie suggested a bucket hat. Yeah, those are awesome. Those are really easy to make as well. Great beginner project. But yeah, I just want to find some new stuff. I want to find some new projects like the quillo. I want to make, I don't know, just some new ideas and new things, because I am the type of person where I'll make a project and I get so obsessed with it. And I'm like, wow, that was so much fun to make, that I'll just keep making it over and over and over again when there's so many more projects and so many things out there. And since we're here, I know I've mentioned my scrap buckets and my scrap baskets. Let me just show you what my scrap basket looks like, because I brought it over here just to show you guys. All right. Are you ready for this? Oh, it's making me fall over. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that heavy. Here it is. This is my giant. Oh, it's bad. It's really bad, guys. I need to organize it a little bit. But these are all like strips. These ones at the top. This one's a bigger one that I need to organize. But towards the bottom here, you'll find lots of little pieces, lots of jelly roll strips. Guys, I got to get through some of this. So we're going to be finding some nice projects that we can use with scraps, because if you're in the same boat as me, tune in for the next shows, because I don't know, is this small or is this large? It's definitely bigger than my face. So yeah, we got to get through it. And then I have this same one. These are from Moda, these little baskets. They're so cute. I love them so much. I got them from a retail store. I'm always shopping in there, but I got these from a retail store. And oh, it's small. This is small. Okay. That's good to know. And then I have another one with fat quarters in it, because I work a lot with fat quarters and scraps, because that's just kind of what I do. And fat quarters are very accessible to not only me, but to all of you guys watching. So yeah, they're really cute. I'll show you the green Moda basket too. This one, it's so cute. I love it. And then I've got my little Kimberbell tote. All of my Tilda. There's just so much in here, you guys. Oh my goodness. Yes. SMP bags. Yes, Debbie. I gotta get some. I keep them all, like, to me personally, because I love them so much. I keep them in my car. I take them grocery shopping with me. And then it gives me a chance to brag. They're like, oh, what store is that? I'm like, oh, let me tell you. It's Sewing Machines Plus. Nothing personal. No, we're good. But yes, so we just did this little keychain. How adorable. And we have talked all about things. I learned what a quillo is. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. We need to plan that. I'm going to be doing a quillo next. I'm for sure. Denise said she used SMP bags for apple picking this year. Ooh, apple picking. I don't know if we have any place that we can go apple picking in California. I don't know if it's that time of year. I don't know. I'll have to look, because that sounds like something very fun. All right, you guys. Well, we sat, we chatted, we had a fun little time. I had the best time celebrating and having a little birthday bash with you guys today. And of course, with birthday bash, I'm going to do some giveaways, because I want to treat you guys. I want you guys to feel the celebration and feel the excitement and the fun. So let's see. Roger, are we ready for giveaways? Oh, he said hello, birthday Kennedy. Yes, share the screen, and we'll be good. My little helpers. Oh my goodness. I'm just waiting. We're just waiting. I promise you guys, we're gonna do some giveaways. Okay, we're there. And we're good. All right, let's get some music going. The first thing that we are giving away today is our SMP sew mats. Love them so much. I have one under my machine right now. And since it's my birthday, I want to give some of these away to some of you, so you can get some presents and you can pick out what color, what size you want. And we have lots of options available that you can go see to match your sewing aesthetic. So let's spin that wheel. Roger, it's a birthday spin today. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. And you guys know what to do if you win. Head to smplive.tv. Is it Gianna? Timan? I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Gina? Whatever your name is, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. You have just won a SMP Sew Mat. You can go to SMPlive.tv. You can go to SMPlive.tv to go claim that prize, fill out the information, let us know where to send it to, and the color, the size, all the stuff that you want, and we'll get that out to you. All right, Roger, spin that one more time. More birthday giveaways. Woo! I'm so sorry if your guys' volume is all the way up. Hearing us screaming over here. Donald Scott, congratulations. You have just won a SMP Sew Mat of your very own. So if you'd like to claim that, head to smplive.tv, fill out the information, let us know what color and what size you want. We'll ship that out to you, and we will be good to go. All right, next up, we're doing some gift cards, all right? Because you guys are so awesome and so amazing, we're going to give some of these away. So this gift card gets you $100 off your order at SewingMachinesPlus.com. So with Cyber Monday, some of the sales end today. They didn't end yesterday, they end today. So let's see who's going to win a $100 gift card. Roger, spin that wheel. Debbie Shaw, congratulations. You have just won a $100 gift card to Sewing Machines Plus. If you'd like to claim that, head to smplive.tv. The most important thing that we need in that form is your email, because that's how we're going to get you that gift card code. So just put your email down. We'll get that out to you, and you can get shopping, girl. All right, let's do one more just because I'm feeling it. Roger, spin that wheel. Lorna Proper, congratulations. You just won a $100 gift card to Sewing Machines Plus. Congratulations. And if you'd like to claim that prize, head to smplive.tv, fill out that information. And the most important thing that we need from you is the email, so that way we can email you that code. So put that form in there. We'll be good to go, and you will get that gift card, and you can get shopping. All right, you guys. Well, today has been a great day, especially with this show today. It was a great show. We sat, we chatted. I learned what a quillo is for the first time today in all of my years of living, and we will be doing that soon. And I'm going to go tell everybody what a quillo is, because I didn't even know. You learn something new every single day. But I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Go do something fun. Go sew something for me. And yeah, I guess that's it. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. We got to go start planning countdown to Christmas and all the other events going on for the rest of the year. But stay tuned. Have an amazing rest of your day. Make sure you like and subscribe. Sign up for our emails. Huh, Roger?
Yes, let's do that.
I don't know if you guys could hear him, but he said, yes, amazing emails. Woo, woo. But go sign up for emails. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Subscribe. All that, because it's my birthday, and that's the one thing that I asked for this year. And go donate to a charity of your choice. I don't care which one. Go donate. All right, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.